it's social media. I'm supposed to act cool. I'm supposed to show you the sports car I'm sitting in right now. I'm supposed to take my shirt off, show you my physique. I could use to pull any girl I want, right? Because that's what you want to see. It sucks not being able to feel or give love. So you do what you can to feel something. Because all you ever feel is nothing.
After surviving absolute rock bottom and completely transforming myself, I learned a few things along the way. I learned some essential life lessons. People today think that the purpose of this life is fulfilling all your biological needs, valuing comfort over authenticity or integrity. People praise behavior that is animalistic in its essence. But humans are not animals. We are the only species on the planet that have the ability to transcend our biology for a bigger purpose. Meaning of this life is transcending your biology. The more you transcend it, the more fulfilled you become. Look at those rich people or those young Instagram models traveling the world, chasing comfort and buying expensive status symbols. They look happy, they look fulfilled. They need to present themselves as happy on social media. But if Instagram went down for a single week, they would completely lose their minds. Why? Because they are absolutely nothing without external validation. They are empty shells controlled by their biological needs for attention. The purpose of this life can only be seen through your own experience, through your own lens. You make your own purpose, you build your own temple. This is why crying about how world is unfair or how it's controlled by elites is an absolute waste of the time. You are supposed to focus on things which you have the leverage to change, not on the things you cannot control. And you have absolute 100% leverage to change your own life. But in order to do it, you need to execute all need for external validation. You must learn to rely solely on yourself. You have to kill all societal fears and learn to transcend your biological drives that reduce you to animalistic state. There is a reason why Jesus or any other true spiritual leader in human history possessed absolute mastery over their biology. Jesus was also retaining his semen his whole life. He went to the desert for 40 days to fast. One of the most important life lessons I learned is that meaning of this life can be put in one word: integrity. It all comes down to your integrity. There was a young French volunteer soldier in the 90s who left the comfort of Paris and came to Vukovar, the deadliest, most brutal war front during the war in Croatia. He had absolutely no blood ties to that land. He simply saw the war on TV, saw the extreme injustice of Croatian people being dominated by a way more powerful enemy, and he felt a higher duty to help. He came to Croatia and he stayed in Vukovar until the very end, fighting in the ruins until he was injured and ended up in the hospital. When the city fell, he knew exactly what was coming for him. French journalists offered him an easy way out of the hellhole. He could have walked alive just by pretending to be a French reporter. He looked them in the eyes and declined. He said Vukovar was his choice, for better or for worse. You can see that this man completely transcended death because of his higher purpose. His integrity was unyielding. He wanted to help people in need. They accepted him like a brother.
Je savais que ça allait être dur, mais pas autant, pas autant. Surtout pour les civils, surtout pour les civils. Moi j'étais volontaire pour venir à Vukovar. Je suis là, j'y reste, pour les meilleurs, pour les pires.
Pourquoi volontaire?
Parce que je pense qu'il faut les aider. Voilà. C'est pour ça que j'ai choisi leur côté. Plusieurs fois on m'a proposé de rentrer en France ou de sortir avec tout le monde de Vukovar, mais je suis resté.
Pour vous, enfin, Vukovar, ça symbolise quoi exactement?
This man didn't need a single ounce of external validation. He had such a powerful internal compass that he was completely at peace with dying for his integrity. While the modern world dies a slow, comfortable death chasing clicks and cheap dopamine, this guy chose transcendence. When you no longer fear death, you are no longer an animal. Nobody can blackmail you anymore. Nobody can compromise your soul. That is the highest state of sovereignty a man can reach. Every time you practice similar tension or do something that requires mastery over your biology, you are practicing exact that transcendence. Since I had to literally cut off family members from my life because they betrayed me, I had to learn the cold reality of absolute self-reliance. That pain removed all my need for external validation. It forced me to align myself entirely with my own integrity and to completely stop caring what anybody thinks about me. I had to learn this lesson the hard way, but I already survived having no family to lean on, so nothing else in this world can scare me anymore.